drone on and on about all this stuff in the main screen. I'm just going to start a new game really quickly. Just jump right into it.
For longer than humanity remembers, the gods ruled. Humanity served as slaves, but life never remains in balance. Power passed to man, and man banished the gods from the world. But something was released. Something older than man has risen. Given their freedom, humanity must fight for survival. Some cling to safety, others fight. It is a time where a man's choices define him.
Oh, we survived.
Where am I?
It's raining, it's thundering, and now we get to finally play. That was a very short intro. The game puts you right into the action. We'll go ahead and save. I think settings ought to do it, or is it game? Here it is. But delete these because I did some testing runs last week. I was supposed to release this first part of the Let's Play Risen. I was going to aim for last Friday, but I got lazy. It was Christmas week, so I figured just take a break. I spent a lot of time basically adding new retro games to my second PC. I spent like 3 days doing that, and backing up the files and all that, and adding new cover arts. Let's make another save though, because I like to have more than one, at least two. Let's go back. So, yeah, this is Risen. Came out back in 2009, 2010, one of those years. And developed by good old Piranha Bytes, rest in peace, and published by Deep Silver. It was a game I played when it came out, but I never finished it. Not because I didn't like it. It's a solid game. I think what happened was that I tend to do this a lot. I enjoy a game, then I'll stop playing for some reason or another, maybe because of another game or I just got busy. Look, a gold. Press A to take the item. I will do that. Did any poor soul survive? Not this guy, he's drowned. Press A to examine the body, we'll do that. Drowned. He's got 3 gold coins. Oops, wrong button. I'm still getting used to the controls a little bit. You have to use the left analog stick to scroll. And this game supports controller, I'll get to that in a few minutes. So he's got 3 gold coins. A ring. Merchants will pay good gold for this. That's nice. And he's got grog. A seaman's best friend. I will loot all of this. I need that, because we have nothing. Because this is a PB game. Piranha Bytes game. You start with absolutely nothing and work your way up. Which is a good thing. I like games like that. Another washed up body. Raw fish isn't for everybody. A herring. I'll take it. Why not? Is this woman alive? Her name is Sarah. Let's see if she's okay.
She's still breathing.
Good.
Are you okay?
Yeah. But I think I drank half the ocean.
Do you remember much about what happened?
Just that strange man from the Inquisition. And the storm. He sailed us straight into it. Then he vanished. The ship must have capsized and we got washed ashore.
Looks like the poor devils over there weren't as lucky as us.
Any idea where we are?
No, I do not.
No. Maybe it's another island.
We should get off this beach. This wreckage could draw looters, and they don't like survivors. We're going to need a weapon. Do you think you could have a look around? See if the tide washed up something we can use? A club, a branch. Anything is better than nothing, right? I'll stay here and keep an eye out for other survivors.
No, of course you will. Why don't you go look for weapons, Sarah? I don't think he knows her name yet. Well, this was a time before outrageous girl bosses, so it's up to the guy to do everything. And look, he's not even wearing shoes. It's like Ultima Underworld all over again. The Stygian Abyss. She's wearing shoes, and she's dressed better than the main character. We're wearing rags. Let's press... I forget which button it is. Let's press select. Nope. That zooms the camera out, like that. Pressing it again. Zooms all the way in. This is the select button, by the way. And the normal perspective here. So I will press, I think, the X button. That does nothing. The Y button. B and A. LB puts us into attack mode. Hold down B to parry an attack. Press it again, the LB button, to get out of there. RB does nothing. Pressing up on the directional button opens up your inventory. We just got a ring, a fish, and a bottle of grog. That is it. Pressing down opens up the map. We don't have one yet. I'm assuming we have to go get one. Which is nice, because most games nowadays give you an auto map automatically. Pressing left opens up the journal. Current quests? None really. We found a survivor of the shipwreck under completed, and you can highlight this, and it doesn't show anything yet, never mind. Pressing B backs out of that. Pressing right opens up the character stats page. We are a castaway, and our level is 0. That's pretty funny. Like, you're not even level 1, you're level 0. We have 10 strength, 10 dexterity, 10 wisdom, 40 mana, 80 hit points, and 0 learning points. We have no protection across blade, blunt, piercing, fire, ice, and magic. For skills, we know nothing. We got sword fighting, axe fighting, staff combat, archery, and crossbow. We got crafting skills, alchemy, smithing, prospecting, and gut animals. And create scrolls for rune magic and seal. Thievery has open locks, pickpocket, acrobatics, and sneak. And crystal magic. Magic, fireball, and frost. Pretty cool. Well, I'll look at the guy's, not paper doll, but the equipment page, the graphic there. I don't think he's that built. He looks rather medium build. That's a hard chest, hard arms, tricep, biceps, shoulders, traps, abs, and nothing to wear. I think he thinks he looks like that, but he will probably look like that towards the end of the game. In his head. Let's go find a weapon like Sarah said. Well, it's not a weapon, that's a gold coin. I'll take it, though. That's a sturdy branch. That could be used as a weapon. I'll grab that. That's a club. I'll grab that. Why not? I'm not going to equip it yet, though. So, a little bit about this game. There's a remastered update back in 2023. And it added in some bug fixes. And also lets you use the keyboard and mouse, as per usual for a PC game. And the controller, because this game also came out simultaneously, I believe, on consoles, the Xbox. But back in the day when I played this, it didn't support controller, I don't think. So I chose controller. I did testing last week when I was testing this game out, making sure everything ran, fixing the audio issues, the sound, and all that stuff. And the control actually controls pretty well. I'm kind of weird with games with controllers. For example, if the UI looks like, you know, console-based, the console UI, I like to go ahead and play on controller. If it's like controller-friendly, you know what I mean? The mouse and keyboard works. There's a dead guy here. It's also really loud, that that thunder. Let me turn down the audio a little bit. That's as low as it gets, though. Effects, I think. Voices are already up, all the way up. But yeah, there's audio issues with this game. I think I fixed it, so. Hunting knife and 2 gold coins. I'll take the hunting knife, freshly owned for skinning all sorts of evil monsters. And the inventory screen is up? Yes it is. You can also go into the stats page and just highlight the weapon icon, press right stick down, and click on your weapon of choice, which will be the hunting knife, which does 12 points of blade damage, the club does 8, and the sturdy branch does 10. Let's stick with blade for now. I'm probably going to play this game with sword and shield, and not any sort of two-handed weapon like an axe. I don't know if there's two-handed swords. Look, torch, I'll take. Anything over here. This part of the game serves as like the tutorial section, getting used to the controls and stuff. Now if we linger too long though, the storm will stop while I'm walking around and stuff. That happened when I was testing last week. A little bit more about the UI. We got the directional slots in the bottom left corner there to put our items, and same for the bottom right there for our buttons. The red bar at the bottom is our health, and the blue is our mana. And we're equipped with a hunting knife. Alright, I found the thingy, Sarah. Did you find anything? Is there anything out there? Actually, I'm not ready to go yet. Let's walk around a little bit more and talk about this game a little bit more. Small healing, that definitely grabbed that. Club, we don't really need these. The clubs, I mean. The branches and all that, but I'll take them. Because we can sell them for a little bit of money. Gold coin there. Auto grog. Muscle, I'll grab that. Auto rum. This is all sailor alcohol. Makes sense. And also about that boat. You see how it tore apart pretty easily by the waves? What was it, made out of paper? That was interesting. Another muscle, I'll take that. That's actually a little bit important. Gold coin here, and that is a creature. Our very first enemy. Let's save just in case, because I don't want to take too much damage. I'll just, yeah, I'll save over this slot, whatever. Actually, I made a new slot, excuse me. You have to press A to overwrite. Well, I'll have 3 saves. It's not like you can name your saves, so it's going to be one of those experiences. Oh well. I'll have to just look at the date and time. So, did I mention this? RB brings out the weapon. You can hold down B to parry an attack. You can also attack your opponent by pressing A, and there's like a harmony to it. If you go too slow, you swing slow. But since this is a Piranha Bytes game, like Gothic 1 and 2, of course, there is harmony to your combos, so if you press at the right time, you're faster. That was pretty slow there. There you go. I don't know if there's like a lock-on. That's the jump button, excuse me. Not the lock-on button. I don't know if you can lock on to enemies. I'm not sure. Does not look like it. Alright, let's just fight this thing and do our best. Hungry Sea Vulture. Now it's warning us. If we move back, it'll go back to chewing upon that poor dead sailor. I like that. I like that about Piranha Bytes games. Creatures won't just attack you indiscriminately if you come close. Well, depends on an animal. Animals won't. But something like an orc would, you know what I mean? That's a neat piece of immersive detail, you know? They'll warn you. If you stick around or attack, they will attack you. I'm gonna kill it though. At you. That was easy. Experience plus 50. Our first enemy slain. You also get an achievement for killing this this enemy. I already got it last week. First monster killed, 10 AP. You got a whole bunch of achievements for this game. Built into the game. Not just Steam. I'm not going to scroll through all of these because there might be spoilers. You never know. And while I'm here, let's check like the settings and stuff. The graphics are all cranked out. This game also supports, by the way, different aspect ratios. Look, it supports 1600 by 1200, 4:3. Why am I bringing that up? Because I have a 4x3 monitor of this resolution, so if I wanted to, I could play this on my second PC, if I really want to. Because back during these days, this is when widescreen monitors and TVs became a thing. Because it wasn't too long before this game that we had 4x3s and 5x4s. I get nostalgic for those resolutions, but let's just stick with 1440p. 60Hz refresh rate's fine, vertical sync is on. This is off by default. My graphics card was making some coil whine because the FPS was all bonkers if you don't have this on, at least for me. Field of view of 60 is fine. I'm not bothered by the FOV. You can change the brightness, contrast, and RGB. I'm not going to. Audio is probably okay. I had to go into the XML file and crank the master audio to 765. Otherwise, the game's going to be very, very quiet. The last update to this game before Piranha Bytes dissolved kind of messed things up a little bit. I do know that you don't need the unofficial patch, I don't believe, because it's not compatible with the latest version of Risen, the 2023 remastered version. Input shows all our inputs. Any, is there a lock-on mechanism? I don't see it. No, I do not see it, guys. That's okay, let's just back out of that. Game options has all this stuff. You turn off subtitles, focus highlighting, all that stuff, difficulty level. We'll leave the tutorial text on because this is like playing the game brand new for me. Like I said, I did think it was a pretty solid game. Risen is not hated by a lot of gamers, I don't believe. But I never finished it. I joined a faction when I first played this, and I stopped playing. Like I said, not because I found it boring, but probably just something happened in life, or I found another game to play. Because I was really addicted back then to Lord of the Rings Online, so a lot of games took a back seat for that game, regrettably. And that's it for the main menu. Let's see what the Hungry Sea Vulture has. We'll click on it, and he has raw chicken. I like the flavor text under the icon. The main character's thoughts. Raw, unfortunately. We'll take it. Washed up body.
They didn't make it.
No, he didn't make it. I can barely hear him. Can you hear him? The music's as high as it can be, by the way. Clam. There are people who know how to play this like a flute. I'm not one of them. Neither am I, Castaway. Apple, fresh and juicy. We'll take all that stuff. Why not? Anything around here? Got a mussel. We got... I like earning gold in games. I'm looking for gold on the ground. Mussel. And here's another nice bit of detail for you guys. You walk in shallow water. You slow down to a walk. That's nice. Now, what is on the seafloor here? That boat must have been made out of paper. It tore apart in 3 pieces by one wave. That was probably the monster, though. And who was that bald guy casting that spell? He looked pretty cool. We'll probably meet him later on. I'll probably get to know Sarah, too, like lucky us, you know. We survived and we're next to a pretty girl. How lovely. I'm sure the relationship between them will blossom. Whatever. I don't know what's going to happen between them. Gold coin. Look at the bones. There's an egg here. I'll grab that. Grab everything. There doesn't seem to be a inventory limit, by the way. I think it just keeps going and going, which is nice. I like lack of limits. Bottle of wine. I will take. I imagine our guy drinks. Anything else around here? Let's go this way. An overturned cart I can't access. Now she's probably wondering, what are you doing in the water? It's cold out here and it's raining. You're gonna catch a cold. You know, this is a video game. Colds don't exist. Unless it's used for storytelling purposes. I'm grabbing these mussels because if you grab enough of them and highlight them... That's a clam, excuse me. Sometimes pearls are found in mussels like this. Let's see if we find one.
There.
We did. Beautiful and valuable, worth 50 gold pieces, just like that ring. Let's see if we can find more. Empty. 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 Empty and empty, just like last time. I'm not sure if it's RNG, whether you get a pearl or not. I think it's probably set, because that happened to me the last time I played. Separate new game. But we should get some gold once we find civilization. Is there anything else around here? Probably not. But likely, knowing Piranha Bytes, they're all about immersive atmospheres and games. So all the loot is probably nestled in that center area where the ship wrecked. I'm gonna go over here anyways, just because I can. It's also been like 20 minutes on my end. I haven't even started playing yet, really. We'll talk to Sarah in a few minutes. Very good, another mussel. I'll grab that. Now we'll go ahead and click on that. Nope. There is none. Let's go ahead and run all the way over there. You jump by pressing the R3 analog stick. He jumps pretty far. Now, one thing I'm impressed about is actually the graphics. I believe they got updated in 2023 too. This game doesn't look half bad really, even today. There are graphical mods you can download. But for the purposes of this playthrough, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and play without any sort of patches, including any sort of unofficial fix patch. And hopefully we won't run into any issues. I did find one forum post on Steam. One person had to use the console to summon an NPC because that NPC disappeared. I hope that won't happen, but he was upset because his achievements had been locked out by using the console. Not that I care about achievements anymore, but at least past the first playthrough, I would like to earn them organically while I'm playing because they're supposed to unlock, you know? Even though I'm not an achievement hunter anymore, I do like seeing achievements pop up if they're supposed to pop up, because they do show like a little bookmark of how you're playing this game. There are some rare times I like to go back to bookmarks of games I played like over 10 years ago. And I can actually remember that moment when I look at the date and time of that achievement that I earned on that date, you know. But as far as achievements go, I used to collect them a lot, but now I stopped because I became pretty obsessed with it about halfway, late through. I had to really put a stop to that. And now I kind of just sort of don't care about it. Last game I 100%ed was 2022 Signalis on Steam. That was it. I never really go out my way to earn achievements, but it looks like we pretty much canvas this entire area, much to Sarah's impatience. She's probably ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and save again though, because that's what I like. Not over the autosave. You can save over the autosave, which is weird. I'm glad the game autosaves, but I'm gonna save kind of regularly there. I don't know if there's a quick save feature. Nope, you have to use autosaves. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's finally go into the jungle.
I'm ready. Shall we go?
No time like the present. There must be a path somewhere that leads inland. Let's look for one. Careful. I thought I saw something move in the trees. Get ready. Draw your weapon.
That's probably just a sea vulture, Sarah. I fought one over there. Let's do that. And walk very slowly. So, if you didn't like Gothic 3, Risen is better. Definitely, but I do kind of like Gothic 3 in a way. At least after the community fixes and the parallel universe patch, it was a pretty decent experience, I thought. Just not really a Gothic game. They did too much back then. I'm pretty sure they were trying to go for Piranha Bytes, like a Oblivion, Elder Scrolls competitor. It didn't work out, unfortunately. There's the sea vulture. It will fight you. At you. Ouch!
Look out! Great work.
Thanks, but I got nicked a little bit. Just a little bit. How much health do we have anyways? We got 80. 70 now. Oh boy. Let's check the skills first. We're gonna learn swords, I believe, and I think crossbow. There's, I think, 10 dots right there, right? Yeah. Our next upgrade will be able to carry out counter parries to interrupt your opponent's attack. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm also gonna learn smithing, prospecting, and gut animals. I like to do crafting in games. Probably will avoid this. Thievery, definitely learn thievery. I'm gonna want to steal stuff. Definitely open locks. Magic, no. You guys know I don't really like playing mages all that often. Unless it's like a fighter mage, like a Avatar. Alright. Does she have any new dialogue? She's a little shorter than me, I think. You can ask her to wait here, too. She's... No, we're the same height. Like, how tall is she? Is she like... How tall is our character? She's either like 5'9" or 10, or he's just really, really short. Or this is just a game where they didn't figure height into the game per character, so everyone's probably the same height. Let's go this way. Actually, no, that's probably not a good idea. This is a PB game. This is a Piranha Bytes game, guys. If we stray off the beaten path, we might find a very powerful monster lurking in the woods. It's a hedgehog? Let's go ahead and get our weapon out. See if we can get it to come to us. A sting rat.
Look out!
Wasn't too bad. What does he have? He's got raw meat. Can be fried in the pan. Nice.
It must have been attracted by the smell of the bodies. At least we have some meat now. We need a fire or a stove. If I have to eat rat, I'm not eating it raw. And if we can find a pan, we can fry it. Fried meat will help restore our energy, even if it is just rat. We could really do with a few healing plants too. Perhaps there's some that grow around here. Keep a lookout.
Oh, one thing at a time, sir. I'm a noob. I've never played this game before. Well, I have, but it's been a long time. Alright, let's check our journal. Take Sarah to safety, and I like how they put the dialogue in the box down here. Now you probably see why I like to play these kind of games with the UI like this. You can tell this is like a console-based UI, which is fine. It's actually a little bit soulful. But if the game is better for mouse and keyboard, like, you know, not saying Baldur's Gate can be played with controller. If it has UI like that, I play mouse and keyboard. But if it's something like this, even a first-person shooter, I'll play on controller. Alright. We gotta find a fire source, some healing plants, and all sorts of stuff. Is there anything over here? That is a druid's hemlock. I will take. That's probably for alchemy. Oh, there's a wolf, I believe. Hungry wolf. At you. Oh, that was embarrassing. No, don't attack her.
Great work.
50 experience. The same as the other enemies. He's got teeth. Prayer teeth are travelers' trophies. Many merchants will pay a good price for them. Good, I'll take it. A ship guard. Got 3 gold coins, 2 raw pieces of meat, and muscle. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some more pearls.
Job well done.
Nice. Job well done, as Castaway said. We're never going to know his name. It's a Piranha Bytes game, which is fine. Probably a good time to save. Also, just a heads up, the loading times in this game is a bit long. Especially in our brain-rotted, attention deficit world we live in right now. It's about 10 seconds. Kind of the norm with a lot of games back then on PC. But even I felt it a little bit. But luckily for you guys, I can just skip past it, but I probably won't do that. I'll just speed it up. Because the loading screens are actually, you know, pretty soulful. I'll load this game real quick. Looks like that, basically. I don't want to skip past these screens because it's part of the experience, but they are kind of long. And over a period of time, you're talking minutes into the playthrough, that would be taken up. I can speed it up to the point where it takes like 2 seconds or 3 seconds to breeze past them. I want to keep the little art in that loading screen there. Sarah, look, I found healing herbs. She's probably thinking, oh, that's great. Go find ourselves a fire. I guess keep going this way. Let's try to go this way. She might stop us. Just got the explorer's instinct in me. Another sea vulture. Yep. Gotcha!
Well done.
Nice. I think Piranha Bytes at this point, by the way, learned their lesson with Gothic 3's opening. If you remember in Gothic 3, it starts you off right away in combat. Not one-on-one combat, a whole town of orcs, without getting used to the controls. And that's a mess. But this game eases you into the combat. And it gives you a very good first impression too. You're shipwrecked. You're on a beach. There's stuff around you. You get to explore a little bit. Sarah gives you some tutorial tips, immersive wise. Go find a weapon. We gotta find some healing herbs. There's enemies in the woods and stuff like that. And it's engaging. The best kind of tutorials are the ones where it doesn't feel like a tutorial, you know? Got a... Yep, that has a green leaf. What does that do? That leads us back to the beach right there. Household remedy for small wounds. Oh, and Druid's Hemlock increases your life energy. That's going to be for like a permanent energy potion. Its strengthening effect is legendary. Healing herb, in great demand as an ingredient in alchemy. And I like the description for egg. An egg. Yeah. Okay, let's go back up where we came from. Did I loot the... Yes, I did. There's nothing here anyways. It's just a dead end. Let's go back to the road. We can always come back here later, I guess. I like how you have to find a map just like in Gothic 1 and 2. It's a Piranha Bytes game, so I'm not surprised. We'll find one eventually. I also like how the main character is equipping his hunting knife on his back. I don't think any more enemies.
Do you see those torches? There must be people nearby. Do you think we should head for where the torches are?
I think we should. We should be careful. You got any more dialogue? No, just hash it away. Oh well. Want a plant? Yeah, so I had no idea what to play for the next series at all after Ultima VII Part Two Serpent Isle. That series was pretty fun to make. Except for editing. The problem with Ultima 7 is it's so old that music in that game is either louder or quieter than others. So I had to go in the editor and just manually change each track and lower the decibels depending on the music or sound effect. It was a little annoying. But for this game should be better. That's a wolf, I can tell. We can't sneak up on it. I think sneak is a skill, right? Yes, there is. With this skill, you can move silently. Acrobatics. Oh. Yep, I heard you. Oh, I might die.
Keep it up. Great work.
I should not do that while I'm talking and trying to show off stuff in the inventory. Ooh, gold coin, I'll take. A vial, that's for alchemy. Healing plant, yes, I'll take that. Another gold coin. It's just one gold coin, but it adds up. Like, look, we have 20 now. If I see a coin on the ground in real life, I grab it. Which reminds me of something a long time ago, back when I was working. I was in the parking lot in the compound we were working at. And I found 20 bucks just laying on the ground. Someone dropped it. And, well, I kept it. Like, what was I going to do? Hey, I found 20 bucks in the parking lot. Someone else is just going to take it. I didn't see anyone around either. It was empty. If someone was nearby and they dropped it, I would give it back to them. So, finders keepers, I guess. Much like this guy. The gold coins are reminding me of the 20 bucks. Literally $20, not just like $1, $5, $10. It was 20 bucks. Anyways, the stingrat's here.
Look out!
Uh-oh. Oh, first death. I was not getting the harmony correct.
Stay back.
Oh, I had to... Oh, man. It cuts off before Sarah gets attacked. Oh, well. Let's be a little bit more careful this time. Do it again? He just does it constantly.
Look out!
I'll die again. For some reason, when I fight an enemy, I have a hard time sometimes harmonizing the combo. So I'm sort of anticipating him doing another threatening move, and I go in and attack while he's doing the move. Let's just rush in.
Look out! Go! Go!
Oh boy. What a disaster. I don't know what happened there. That could have been my third death, and I'm really low on health. My goodness. Well, good thing we have a small healing potion because I guess Piranha Bytes figured, hey, you're probably gonna get hurt getting used to the controls and fighting enemies in here in this game. So here's a healing potion. Not gonna use it yet. Oh, a house. Is it empty? Took me like 37 minutes to come here. Alright. Fire!
Look, it's a house. Looks abandoned. I wonder what happened here.
Something must have driven the occupants away.
Whatever it was, it's certainly not warming me to this place.
Let's take a look around. We might find something useful.
You have a look inside, and I'll keep a watch out here. I'll call if any more of those rats turn up.
No comment on the earthquake, guys? Okay. No comments at all, but I'd be excited to see a fire if I was shipwrecked like these two. Ah, warmth. Anyways. Investigate the abandoned house. We'll do that after looting this piece of raw meat on the ground. Let's go in here. That's it? All I did was walk in, the quest completed. I didn't even explore anything yet. That's where it triggered. Oh well. Red. Oh, I hear something, I think. Let's save just in case. At least saving is quick. Now, just like Gothic 1 and 2 and stuff, you can sit in chairs. I always like this kind of stuff in games. Just sitting, relaxing. I also got a kick out how the main character looks a little like Commander Shepard, and at least in the intro, not his model. The default Commander Shepard, I mean.
Now, who could teach me to pick locks?
Oh. Or a thief, castaway. Grog. Ooh, a bed. Key. Find the key in the abandoned house. Broom? I don't think I need a broom. I guess I didn't hear anything. I think it was my imagination. Oh, water barrel. Drink. Oh, that restores a good amount of health. Let's keep drinking then. Now, he must have been thirsty. And also in real life, this water barrel will be like filled with like insects and pretty dirty. I don't see any animation in it though. Let's take another drink, see if there's any. No, he just reaches in and drinks. I think that's normal though. I'm saying that. I remember playing Project Zomboid. You could craft water barrels to get rainwater. But you can't like drink from it right from the barrel. You have to boil it to kill like the bacteria and stuff like that. Fun game. Not for everyone though. A lot of people find it boring. But it's pretty darn good survival, a zombie survival game. Oh, you moved over here, Sarah? Let's talk to her.
Doesn't look like there's been anyone in this house for a while. All I found was a locked chest.
Unless you have the key or a talent for picking locks, it's going to stay locked.
I found a key.
Don't keep me in suspense then. Try it on the chest. Let's see what's inside.
I didn't mean to. I kind of forgot about the chest as soon as I found that water barrel. Alright. What is inside? We got 6 gold coins. Also leveled up too. I'm now level 1. We're moving up in the world. A small healing potion. Water. Fresh water. Ingredient for many potions. Milk? I've got milk. And a frying pan for frying on a stove or over a campfire. We will take all these things. And once again, I gotta bring up the immersive value in this game, in Piranha Bytes games. I just like when characters actually interact with the objects around them. A chest, a wardrobe, a chair, a bed. It adds a lot to the game. I mean, I realized that when I first played Ultima VII a long time ago. Alright, I found some stuff.
I've opened the chest.
Find anything useful?
Just a frying pan. Everything else is junk.
Oh well, at least you can fry up that meat. I could do with a little fried meat right now. You're probably starving too, and we can pretend it's venison.
Why don't you cook? Why do I gotta cook? I don't know how to cook. You're probably better at it than I am. Oh well, let's go ahead and cook, I guess. Like, she's not doing anything. I'm just babysitting her. She's the tutorial character. We gotta do it. Because we gotta teach the player how to do things in the game, you know? Alright, fried meat. Fried only briefly and still red. Just right. Plus 15 to hit points. Well, to restore hit points. That's from raw meat. Raw chicken makes chicken drumstick. Crisp and tasty. And a herring makes crispy fried fish. So I think you can just... yeah, we'll cook all this. Who wants to eat raw meat anyways?
Looks good.
I'm not done yet. Let's make some chicken drumsticks. Remember in Gothic 1 and I think Gothic 2?
I think that's cooked.
You had to cook meat one at a time. It's really annoying.
This smells good.
And I think there's supposed to be a setting in Gothic 1 where you can quickly just press a button to add new meat to the pan, but it never worked for me. I tried all sorts of different combinations. I know it was there because I used to do it back when I played the game a long time ago, the first Gothic game.
Here's your fried meat.
At least if you don't think about where it came from. Hey, that's not bad.
We should head further inland.
You go on. I really need to rest. That storm took it out of me. I feel exhausted. I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Or as you wish, or we'll just choose this one.
Okay. I'll come back and get you when I know a bit more about this place.
Don't worry about me. Be careful out there. I saw a path to the north. Looked like it led further inland. Maybe there's a village or something up there.
Oh, Chapter 1, The Forbidden Island. That's the beach we were at. Yeah, I was surprised to see the graphics. This game still looks pretty good. 15 years ago, this game came out. A long time ago. I think it's a good time to save. Because why not? Like 44 minutes my end. Is there anything else around the house I can find? And now, the game sees fit to send you off on your own. You've learned all the basics, I guess. Fighting, gathering things, cooking. Let's go this way. I see a chest over there, but nobody around. There's also a healing plant I'll take. Tree stump that I can sit on. I'll do that for a second, and we're done. The bench. It's open. Alright, we got, 16 gold coins, nice. A mana potion, pixie hat, dexterity +1. Rare and greatly sought after in alchemy. And a saw, handy for cutting wood. I'll take all of them. Why not? I'm also going to open up the stats page. Now, I like how in Risen, wisdom is used for magic. You know how in games it uses intelligence? In some games it doesn't really make any sense? It makes sense in a game like a D&D game, like Baldur's Gate 1, 2. Because in those kind of games, D&D, it's like when you learn language, you're learning another language. The invocations, the incantations, the hand movements, and stuff like that. Memorizing spells. So intelligence makes sense. But then some games just slap on intelligence when magic is more innate. You know, like from scrolls or from runes or stuff. I think wisdom makes more sense. Like to harness magical energy within you or something like that. I just think about things like that. It's also not a good idea to jump down from here because we're going to die. Well, on level up, it looks like we get 12 hit points. We started with 80. Now we got 92. Mono seems like it's going to be a learning point situation. We got 10. And we're level 1. No idea what to learn next. I think I'll probably bump up... I don't know. Maybe sword? Maybe crossbow? No, let's probably learn... I think probably gut animals. That way we can get some extra trophies from animals, you know? We'll play it by ear. I have no idea how this game plays, by the way, combat-wise, mechanics-wise. I don't know what's effective, what to optimize for. And, oh, I forgot to mention. I probably should put this in the beginning of the video, and I probably edit it in. And if I don't, if I did, I'll just repeat myself. I'd appreciate it if no one, like, told me to, hey, there's an item over here that you missed, or there's a secret weapon or armor in that house you were in, like, 2 parts ago, or in the last part. I want things to be a surprise, and if I miss something, just let me miss it, you know? Even for games I played before, I'd rather not, be told, hey, there's something very important in that house, go back and go get it. You know? Because doing stuff like that adds to the editing, and I don't want to be spoiled on something, and plus, I mean nothing by saying this, but I have the internet. I know how to use it. I know how to use a search engine. I have a tablet right next to me to search for things. So I don't need someone with a strategy guide to open while watching this. Tell me, hey, there's a thing there, there's a thing over there. That actually happened in Serpent Isle, by the way. Anyways, let's go this way. There's only one path down here. No, there isn't. We gotta go up there, I think. Let's go over here. And also no spoilers, of course. Spoilers equal yeeted. Like, immediately. Heavy spoilers. I'm not gonna, like, eat someone just because they, spoiled the name of a town up ahead or something like that. You know what I mean. Haven't had to ban anyone on here anyways. Small channel. Hungry Wolf. How about you? Don't attack me. Whoa. Nothing personal, kid. Teleports behind me almost. To my side. He's got teeth. That's a berry. I'll take. Anything else around here? Or just an enemy? Oh, what was that? That was just a wolf. At least I got some experience. There's no sprinting animation in this game, so this is as fast as we can run. Let's drink some water, because I got hurt. I need some clothes. Bad. We don't even have shoes. Even the nameless hero in Gothic 1 and 2 had shoes. But no shoes for Castaway. I don't know if there's like if he knows Sarah already. It's not really clear, is it? If it was, I missed it. The enemy's up ahead. It's just a little hill. A mana mushroom. I wonder what that does. It probably restores mana. Likely. Yep, of course. We're getting kind of a full inventory, which is fine. You can change the types of stuff you have anyways, which is pretty cool. Pretty handy. We'll leave it at that, though. Mana roots. Oh, hello there. How you doing? At you. Or have at me, I guess. I think you can dodge. Oh no, let's check. I missed it earlier. That's not input. There we go. I see evasion for X. Yep. Just hold down where you want to go and press X. You can do back, left, and right, but not forward, of course. I got hurt, but I'm gonna keep going. We couldn't go back and get a drink, but I'm not going to. I'm grabbing all this stuff. We have nothing. I'm taking everything. Now, I didn't steal an Ultima VII, so I like to play the Avatar as kind of a... You know, he's a good guy. He's not supposed to steal. It's just a game, but I like to... If the game has, like, stealing mechanics, like guards can be summoned to arrest you, and I'm playing like a good guy, like the Avatar, then I won't steal. But in a game like Gothic 1 and 2, and even a game like this, I like to go ahead and just take things, because then it's fun. Nothing over there. Gotta find a good stopping point. It's been almost an hour. A torch and a tomb? It's all foggy up. I'm getting nightmares with flashbacks with the tomb outside Onar's farm in Gothic 2 right now. Let's save. I remember the one where I had problems with those skeletons. I had to come back later until I was strong. That's probably a powerful enemy. Let's see if we can fight it though. Moth? Grave moth. Out at you. Ah! Okay. Oh boy, I'm definitely gonna play with a shield. Delicate dust from a flying insect. Did anyone catch how much experience that monster dropped? I wasn't looking at it. Oh, it's dark, guys. A little bit. Don't think I need a torch yet, though. And watch, I bet this place is very, very dangerous. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm gonna go in anyways. A little dark, but not enough to... Ah! 50. Okay. That surprised me. A heavy chest. It's open. What's inside? Mana potion, water, and a torch. And you know what? I think I'm gonna use the torch after all. I thought there was gonna be like a small area. We'll do that in a few minutes. 10 gold coins, wine, and another torch. Let's equip the torch. There we go. Now I can see. Lever. Anything I can grab over here? No. Earthquake again. Ooh, adventurer, 10 AP, found way out of the first ruin. Wow, amazing. Mushroom. I don't know if I'm gonna learn alchemy yet. I think I might because it's probably a safe bet to say there's probably stat boosting potions in this game that you can create. Just looking at the ingredients that we have, you know? Oh, that's the same. Right. God. The same trap twice. Runes are going to be very, very interesting in this game. Especially since I'm talking while trying to do a let's play. And my attention is being split. Talking and looking at my second monitor. Yeah, you look at that, you can tell that's a trap afterwards, hindsight. When you walk in, it's like, how do you know, you know? You walk in, boom. That looks like a floor. Unless you stop and really look. But now we know what it looks like, so it probably looks the same in other ruins. Let's go ahead and get out of here. There was not much in this ruin. It seemed like. Though I didn't really get a good look. Let's turn off the torch, though. I think I gotta turn it off in... Oh, can I not... Okay, I guess you just gotta keep using it until it douses, so let's just put it there because I have no need for it anymore. Torches are expendable, I guess. Oh, be sure to save. My goodness, not there. Hello, Stingrat. Cannot get the harmony right when I'm fighting. When I'm practicing, fine, but when I'm fighting, I get messed up. Oh well. Berry. Not gonna heal yet. I want to kill many enemies along the way. Oh, we got moths. I'll probably fight them. There's 2 of them. But I'm gonna save. Just be safe. And hello there. This is probably not a good idea. That was not a good spot to be stuck at. That could have been bad. I'm really, really low on health. I should probably use a healing potion. I probably will. Or I can just walk back to the house and drink some more water. If I really want to conserve my stuff. I got 3 healing potions. I'll probably just use 1. Let's walk around a little bit more, though. Did we miss anything? Old coin. Small magic healing potion. Nice. Lots of coins here. Who was here? An adventurer? Ooh. Hello. I'm glad I came over here. We got gold coins. Oh, this is a burial spot. Gravestone.
Grave. Another grave. We all go back to the earth.
I'm probably gonna take this. Doesn't tell you how many coins that was, though. Got a shield. Oh, extra torch. Yeah, I'll take. I'm a grave robber, guys. Oh well. Let's. Whoops. You have to use the analog stick to move around. There we go. Now I got a shield. That gives you. Hold up a second. +2 to blade and +2 to blunt. Pretty cool. I can block with this now. But you can't evade with it up, you know. Well, let's get the heck out of here. And find someone to talk to. It's also getting dark. We could probably just go back to town. Not town, but that abandoned house. And... what are these? Oh, those are just flowers. We can't pick those up. There's no one here. Another empty house. And some more water. Nice. I'm gonna drink this.